by Rahul Gandhi. Now invoking the Gen Z and this remark that has been said and made by him saying it would be Gen Z or the Generation Z that would help save democracy. Now over this charge, BJP has now turned into Rahul Gandhi's remark, calling it as dangerous for democracy, accusing Rahul Gandhi of trying to incite and to provoke. Now as far as such reactions that are now concerned, we'll put out exactly what Rahul Gandhi said in a statement that he made on social media on the account and on the day when he continued with his next round of series of the vote chori allegations. Because that very press briefing that he began, he says that I stand with the country, I stand with the people of India. But in the meantime, the BJP has raised objections to him now invoking the Gen Z. Let's take a look exactly what the Congress MP had posted on social media, saying that the youth of the country, the students of the country, the Gen Z of the country will save the constitution, protect democracy and stop vote theft. I always stand with them. Well, that seems to be the message that he seems to be appealing the Gen Z of the country to be the saviors of democracy. BJP has countered. This is Pradeep Bhandari of the BJP saying that Rahul Gandhi is dangerous for Indian democracy. Rahul Gandhi, an entitled dynast, is jealous seeing the youth of India contribute to the development and economic growth. Rahul Gandhi wants to incite based on Ghuspetia Bachao campaign, and it is Rahul who is the poster boy of anti-India forces. So this is how the BJP is now countering as far as when it comes to this Gen Z appeal that has been made by the Congress MP there. What exactly now is Rahul Gandhi hinting at, especially coming at a time when a pointed and pertinent question that was asked to him, what will he do when it comes to this, if there is any logical conclusion to the vote chori allegations, which he claims that he has 100% solid proof. However, he says that it is his job only to put pressure on the government, but not his job when it comes to becoming the savior of democracy. It seems that he has now changed his statement as far as Rahul Gandhi now is concerned. He seems to be appealing to the Gen Z to turn into the saviors of democracy, saying that it is Gen Z only that can save democracy as they can stop vote chori. Is there another angle to it? Because the BJP is now calling out Rahul Gandhi over his Gen Z remark, saying that Gen Z is the one which is actually against nepotism and corruption. And we have seen in the recent days in the neighboring country what exactly has unfolded when it comes to removing the state, the government which was in power. However, what is the hint that Rahul Gandhi seems to be suggesting, because multiple leaders from his party and from the opposition have indicated that such a situation could arise in India as well. Let's get in a word from Tetri now, who's connected with us. Tetri, good morning. What are we looking at as far as this Gen Z appeal that has now been made by Rahul Gandhi? What does it indicate?
Quite surprising remark coming in from Rahul Gandhi, and that is what the BJP is questioning. So as to what Rahul Gandhi means to say, is he drawing a parallel line or a comparison between what has happened in Nepal, and now is he trying to incite violence in India? Because he understands. Does he even understand that what the protest in Nepal was against? This is what the BJP is saying, because Rahul Gandhi in a social media post has mentioned that देश के युवा, देश के students और देश के Gen Z संविधान को बचाएंगे, लोकतंत्र की रक्षा करेंगे और वोट चोरी को रोकेंगे. So that means, you know, that how in the neighborhood countries, say it be from Nepal to Bangladesh to Sri Lanka, the youngsters participated in large numbers, and the protest that happened in Nepal was, the name itself was of the protest was the Gen Z protest. In many in India, the Congress leaders especially supported the kind of, not supported, but in a way, in fact, alerted that a similar kind of protest could take place in India, keeping in mind the condition and the corruption that's taking place. So that time they were hinting to a similar kind of protest, and this time Rahul Gandhi in an indirect way is saying that it is Gen Z and the youngsters who would be saving the country.
Well, does he want anarchy in the country? That is the question that has now been posted on part of the BJP now, because here Rahul Gandhi, the Congress MP, seems to be hailing and appealing to the Gen Z to become the guardians of democracy. Here is how another BJP leader, Nishikant Dubey, has now reacted to Rahul Gandhi's appeal to the Gen Z. He goes on to say, and this is a translation from his Hindi post, that Gen Z is against family politics. Why would he tolerate Rahul Ji and after Nehru Ji and Indira Ji and Rajiv Ji and Sonia Ji? He's against corruption. Why would he chase you away? in the mean, that seems to be underlining to Gen Z. Gen Z wants to make an Islamic nation in Bangladesh and a Hindu nation in Nepal. Why wouldn't he make India a Hindu nation? Get ready to leave the country. They are coming. So this seems to be the counter appeal that has now been made by Nishikant Dubey himself, that mainly when it comes to the issues and the points that the Gen Z vehemently protests against is Parivarvad and also Bhrashtachar. Let's get in a word from Mr. Tom Vadakan, who is connected with us. Sir, good morning to you. Rahul Gandhi launching that Vote Chori season 2 of his series, sir, now seems to be appealing to the Gen Z to bring about a change.
Well, his desperation is visible, and he has realized that he's nowhere in any political game that he thinks he can play out. All his playbook things have failed, and this kind of presentation that he's made is indicative that his own government is not giving him his advice. He's playing a lone ranger, and he's trying to get the generation next into the game as if it would happen in Nepal and Bangladesh. The point is, the issue in Nepal was essentially against dynasty. It was essentially against corruption, which he stands for. So these are the situations that he wants and is aspiring to create in India. Fact of the matter, Indians have seen beyond it. They have seen his X-rayed image, which clearly indicates a total blank mind. And if that is the case, what do you expect from a person like him? If he is trying to create a regime change in India, I think he should start a regime change in his own party, because I think he stepping down would be very useful for the Congress party and for the nation itself.
Tom Vadakan, thank you very much for your point of view. As far as the BJP now saying that this actually is a lesson for the Congress party to bring about a change in its own hierarchy. But this is now coming at a time when Rahul Gandhi himself had made a statement that it is not my job to save democracy. Mera kaam loktantra bachana nahi hai, mera kaam dabav banana hai, pressure banana hai on the government. However, post that, it seems that he seems to have made this appeal to the Desh ka Yuva, to the youth of the country, where he has continued with his second round of campaign against the alleged vote chori, where he posted on X in the evening that students and the youth of the country will save the constitution, they will protect democracy, and they will stop vote theft, and that he stands with them. But there was this one category that he mentioned along with the youth and the students that seems to have invited controversy on part of the BJP, where mainly he made a mention of Gen Z. Now, the generation that spearheaded the protest in neighboring Nepal, Mr. Vadakan, this seems to be the indication that Rahul Gandhi wants, because we have seen other leaders from the opposition hinting the same, that our neighboring nations have seen anarchy, they have seen unstable governments. Would they want the same for their own country?
These are merchants of anarchy. And if these merchants of anarchy are let loose, I don't think it works in India. They may be daydreaming that this can be possible, that without election they would bring the generation next, the youth in the streets. But this youth is an enlightened lot. They know that these entitled leaders like Rahul Gandhi, who has no merit on his own except that he belongs to their family. And there's a whole bunch of leaders in the India Alliance who belong to the same category. So the youth is asking, where is the merit and why are they so powerful? Why is there so much of attention being given to them? So this is the reality. He does not realize that. And then he stands for corruption. He stands for dynasty. And you expect the youth to follow him. And that daydreaming lot of India Alliance partners, they also many of them belong to the same category.
Right.
So there is less said, the better.
Well, Mr. Rashid Alvi of the Congress is also connected with us. Good morning to you, Mr. Rashid Alvi. When we speak of Rahul Gandhi making that appeal to Gen Z, what exactly is he hinting and indicating at?
You know, he has asked youngsters to protect this country, to protect constitution, to protect democracy, what is wrong in it? At the time when election commission is working under the pressure of BJP government, all constitutional authorities are working under the pressure of this government. So definitely it is the responsibility of every political leader, every sensible person, every media to protect the country and democracy of the country. What is wrong in it?
No, but sir, when Rahul Gandhi says कि मेरा काम लोकतंत्र को बचाना नहीं है, so is he now indicating that it would be Gen Z which would be up to them to save democracy and become the guardians of democracy? Because the BJP is pointing out and saying that Gen Z is against Parivarvad and Bhrashtachar, which actually defines the Congress.
Please don't misinterpret what he has said. He has very specifically said that basically it is the responsibility of election commission to hold free and fair election, to protect the democracy, to protect this country. It is its responsibility. Rahul Gandhi has not said in other ways. So this is being misinterpreted by Bharatiya Janata Party. You know, it is the responsibility of election commission to hold free and fair election. So when he was talking about election commission, so he wanted to, you can say that put pressure on election commission, that it is your responsibility to, what is the meaning of democracy? Democracy means there should be free and fair.
Well, as far as when it comes to vote chori allegation is concerned, he is yet to drop the H bomb or the hydrogen bomb, as he is being claiming that it is still work under progress. But thank you very much, Mr. Rashid Alvi and Mr. Tom Butterkan. We'll get you more political reactions on this, what Rahul Gandhi seems to be really hinting and indicating in his post.